As part of BBB's Give.org Building Trust series, we're here today with Lynette Johnson, who is the Executive Director of the Society of St. Andrew. Lynette, tell us about the mission and scope of the Society of St. Andrew.
Well, the Society of St. Andrew offers a common sense solution to two significant problems in our society: hunger and surplus food. Working with volunteers, farmers, and human service agencies, we send volunteers into fields to pick, dig, and gather literally millions of pounds of produce left behind after commercial harvest is complete. We then share that perfectly good food free of charge with feeding agencies nearby, like soup kitchens, shelters, food pantries, for their use in feeding clients. Often the food that we share is on someone's table the same evening it was harvested.
How do you measure the impact of your programs?
Well, we track many metrics like the number of agencies we serve, the number of farmers who return, the number of new farmers, things like that. But those don't really tell an impact story the same way that looking at the value of the food we share with feeding agencies does. When we provide $10,000 or $50,000 worth of fresh produce free of charge to a human services agency over a calendar year, not only is that produce a direct benefit in nutrition and health outcomes for the asset limited individuals they're serving, but it's also a direct benefit to the agency itself, freeing the agency's budgeted funds for other critical needs.
What a great way of expressing impact. Tell us about the work you're doing to improve the diversity, equity, and inclusion and access in your organization.
In 2022, both our staff and our board of directors spent retreat time with trainers from the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities as a first step in assessing and prescribing behaviors, policies, and benchmarks along the way to becoming more diverse, equitable, inclusive, and accepting. Following that training, we appointed a task group of board members and staff to do the hard work of creating a statement for the organization, along with a list of suggested actions needed if we're to adopt and live into the statement.
Lynette, tell us what it means to your organization to be a BBBGive.org accredited charity seal holder.
For us, it's important that we build trust with our donors of money, produce, and time so that they continue to partner with us this year and for years to come. The transparency we present by opening ourselves to the BBB Wise Giving Alliance's accreditation process lets our donors know that we want to do things right. We want to use our resources, their gifts, efficiently and effectively.
Well, Lynette, I want to thank you for joining me on this edition of the Building Trust series. And I wish you continued success with all you're doing at the Society of St. Andrew.
Thank you.